Ciao. Is this working? Okay. I'm not sure what happened last time. On my feed, it shows it recorded for almost 20 minutes. But I noticed when I play the video, it's only 2 minutes. So I'm attempting this all over again. Okay? I'm going to do our best. So here's what's going on. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm a little confused. I'm not the biggest advocate for technological things, so I'm doing my best. Anyways, I guess I have to redo this over again. Since I have all of the beautiful cards sitting here, I can give you guys a tune in and let you know kind of what's going on or what exactly we were talking about before we got cut off. So give me a second to recalibrate, yeah? Okay. Tune in, let's tune in. Take a deep breath with me, guys. Take a deep breath in a moment. So we are here to talk about the full pink supermoon that is occurring in the sign of Scorpio. If you are new to my channel, I want to explain to you a little bit about how this works. What we do here is I give you a tune in about what's going on planetarily wise, how this is affecting us, and how we can use it to our benefit. See, I'm doing my best to see. Can you hear me? Can you hear what I'm saying? Because it doesn't show on my microphone if you can hear or not. So I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm doing this for a second time and you still can't hear me. So anyways, so here's the story. What does a full moon do? A full moon brings into light basically a lot of things that have been hidden in the darkness. What does Scorpio mean? Okay, what does Scorpio represent? Scorpio represents death and rebirth. Going through the dark night of the soul, basically bringing to light or putting to bed or to death things that are no longer serving us, essentially. So what is important, what is so potent about this full moon in Scorpio? Well, it's really touching base on our relationships of all different sorts, and not just our relationship like, oh, this is my partner, like our relationship with people, our relationship with our friends, our relationship with our family, our relationship to intimacy, to money, things like this. So how do we want this to be? What is Scorpio is all about transmutation, transforming, letting the old go and the new come in. So what do we really want to be calling in? How do we want things to be? Do we want our personal relationships, our business relationships, our relationships with money to be growing and expanding? Because we really have the ability to be manifesting and bringing this in to its full potential at this time, which is super beautiful. So this is why it's so focused and transformative at this point right now. Also, with this full moon, we are kind of hitting or starting the completion. Our new moon, the last video that I did for the new moon was in Aries. So it's the top dead center of the astrological wheel, of the zodiac. So we're beginning, and now we're bringing things. We're now making things happen. Strong and powerful traits of Scorpio are intensity of direct and kind of blatant honesty. And this is exactly what we need to This is exactly what we need to be doing and or experiencing at this point in time, is being super clear, and direct about what it is that we're wanting, about what it is that we're wanting to call in, and how we want this, how we want things to be coming out. How do we want our relationships? Do we want things to change? Do we want to keep doing the same thing we're doing? No, probably not. We want to be making leaps and bounds, monumental leaps and bounds forward. And so this is what we're doing. And this is really what the transformative energy of Scorpio is all about. Also, with the full moon is bright. So it is illuminating everything that is normally sitting within the darkness. So it's illuminating, it's asking us to understand, to be direct, to be clear about what is our darknesses, our shadow selves, our fears, our secrets, our deceptions, our maybe things that we want to let go. You know, maybe it's anger, maybe it's frustration, maybe it's jealousy, any of these things. It's time to really face them and say, what do I want? What type of relationship do I want? What type of intimacy do I want to have with a person, with people, with my money, with my business, with everything, right? And that's exactly what's happening. So if you are new to the channel, then I'm gonna explain this very quickly. Energy is fluid. We all possess both masculine and feminine energies. Therefore, if you see or feel like a specific person or something within a card, it's not necessarily meaning that it's a man or a woman doing this or affecting this. It's just the energy of this that's happening, okay? So I'm going to go back because luckily I still have my cards sitting here. I'm going to go back and re-explain the cards that I shuffled and pulled for the first stream that obviously didn't record or upload. So first card is the Frog. The Frog is all about cleaning house, releasing any emotional baggage. So what are the things that we're wanting to let go of? Maybe our old views, our old opinions, our old thoughts of how we're dealing with work, with people, with relationships, with money, with community. You have to release this. If we do not like the way something is going, we cannot continue feeding the fear or the distaste, the dis-ease of it to receive something new, right? We have to really change this. What is it that we are really focusing on changing? The Wasp. 21 is the energy of 3. 3 is all about manifesting. What are we manifesting in? What are we bringing in? The Wasp is all about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. So we should be manifesting, not moving away from this, right? It's not about who's right or who's wrong. It's not about, I know that there's a lot of hot news on the backs and everything right now. It doesn't matter. To each his own. To each person is their own truth. And that is their truth. And you just have to understand and respect that. That is where we're going in this new world, in this new time. That is where we're at. That is where we're meant to be. It's not, I'm not judging you for what you choose as your truth, your intuition. Scorpio is one of the most intense and intuitive signs of the zodiac. So what are you feeling intuitively? What are you feeling in your heart? So each person's truth is different because it's their own journey. It's their own truth. What is being brought to light is, am I acting or living on my truth or not? Okay. The next card is trust. We must trust our path. We must trust our journey. We must trust our heart, our intuition, that this is what we need to be doing. And this is 11. So this is another master number. So this is the beginning, restarting, a restart, a renew. Also 2, trust your partnership with self. Trust your partnership with your intuition, with your spirit guides. Okay. Then what comes next? The butterfly. The butterfly is representatory of beauty. What is the butterfly talking about? And this is 25, which is the energy of 7. 7 is all about also like luck and receiving the manifestation coming into reality. But the butterfly is all about transmutation, metamorphosis, right? As the butterfly it starts as the caterpillar, it goes into the cocoon, and it's coming out as this beautiful butterfly. But how does it get there? It gets there in blind faith and trust. It doesn't know why it's doing this. It just trusts intuitively that I eat all of these plants, and then I go here, I build this cocoon, and I don't know if I'm going here to die or I'm going here to be reborn. It doesn't have any idea of what it's transforming into, the metamorphosis that is occurring. And this is exactly what is occurring within our timelines, within our world right now, right? We have to trust in this transformation that is occurring, and we have to let go. We have to clean house, clean shop of this anger, this retaliation, this jealousy of who's right and who's wrong, right? We're all in this together. We're all human beings. We are being who we are meant to be, right? Who are we meant to be? What are we meant to be here doing? The stag. The stag is all about pride and leadership. So when we are commenting on people's posts, when we are doing all of this, are we acting out of a place like we can be not prideful, but we can have pride in what we're saying and what we're expressing? Are we acting out of a space of leadership, or are we being prideful? What are we doing, right? This is 17, which is the energy of 8. 8 is all about abundance. 8 is all about doing the work that leads to the abundance. So what is the path that we are laying out to come into this space, essentially, right? What are we doing? How are we helping within our community? How are we expressing or sharing different things that is going to be beneficial on a larger scale? Then I started pulling from this other deck, and this is also 8. Work in the abundance. Look at her standing with this full moon, and look at this vision. The vision is coming into clarity because the moon is full. It is illuminating all that needs to be illuminated. Right now, we have a lot of deception going on in the media, in the agendas, the propaganda, everything that's going on. Tune out of that. Tune into soul. Moon is all about your soul, your emotional self, or your emotional body. And if you notice here, we have vision, Aphrodite. Aphrodite is all about beauty. It's like being born, being blossomed out of this thing from the depths, right? So out of, it's like the death and the rebirth of Scorpio. So out of this, we are birthing something beautiful, a new vision. What is your personal vision of utopia? Are you focused on how we are wanting to envision things coming in? Are we focused on how we are wanting to create this utopian dream? Are we focused on all these bad things that are happening? Because energy goes where attention flows, right? So what are we giving our attention? What are we giving our energetic vibrational frequency to exactly? Are we feeding the fear? Are we feeding the agenda and the propaganda? Are we trying to feed each other? Are we feeding community? Are we feeding knowledge and understanding of what we need to be doing instead of, should we do this? Should we do that? This is wrong. You're wrong. No, that's exactly what we don't need to be doing. So let's get some more messages. More messages, please. Thank you. Movement, 29. So this again is 11. Movement, okay? This is like a wild horse, right? So what I sense from this is like a wild and free movement. What are we creating? Are we reacting? Are we responding? Are we creating this movement that we want? Are we freeing ourselves from the past grips of our blockages, right? So since the end of last year, we might have been feeling a little bit stagnant, right? This full moon in Scorpio is basically bringing to culmination point, right? Full moons are all about this culmination point. And we're basically bringing to this culmination point, like now putting everything into gear. You might have felt like you were at a standstill, a stagnant, what am I supposed to do? And I know that I've done a lot of readings and talked to a lot of people that are feeling this way or have been feeling this way. Like, I started all these projects, or I had all these projects, or I wanted them to be underway, but there's something preventing, like there's something blocking. And I'm not sure if it's me, if it's somebody else, if it's something. It is because now is the time for things to restart. We have to let all that is old, all that is not serving us, fall away. And again, Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. And along with this full moon, we're now having Pluto that is going into retrograde. Pluto is ruler of Scorpio as well as Aries, right? And it's all about this transformational point. What is retrograde? What are retrogrades really about? Retrogrades are not about things going backwards. It's about things standing still. There's 30 degrees in each sign in the zodiac, right? So when things go retrograde, they're basically at 0 degrees. So they're at a standstill. Why are they at a standstill? Because certain things that are needing to be pushed into this transformational space, because it's Pluto, transformation, right, are needing to be addressed. And that's what's happening. So everything what we have been preparing for, or we have felt that we have been stagnant at since the end of last year, is now ready to take off. You know, we had this Aries new moon, and now we have the Scorpio full moon, and now it's time to take action. Scorpio is all about taking action and being non-apologetic in the action that they're taking, and being like, no, this is what it is. They are willing to speak their truth and know what their truth is. So I cannot convey enough that what is your truth? Are you speaking your truth? Are you speaking your truth to your job, to yourself, to your partner, about how you want your relationship with money, with things, with everything to be? Because when you are speaking your truth, this is what we are manifesting. So keep in your field what you want, not anything you don't want, because things are turning over really fast, projectile forward. So keep that in mind, and keep in mind what you want, not what you don't want. Do not give energy to it. One more card, please. One more card, please, and thank you. Super fresh deck, so yeah, of course, letting go. Exactly on point. And 22, this is all about partnership, duality. So we may be ending certain partnerships. We may be getting new offers for jobs, new offers in love, new offers in places to go. And here again, you're seeing the butterflies, the evolution of it all coming, letting go. 20, again, another master number. What are we letting go of? We're letting go of anything that isn't helping in our evolution, in our evolving as our personal being, in our evolving as a community, in our evolving, period. We have to just let go of it. Let go. Let go, let it be done. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards. The Eight of Swords wants to come out. The Eight of Swords is all about self-restriction or constriction. As she looks in the mirror, all right, let me get back on this. As she is looking in the mirror, she is seeing that her thoughts are restricting her, right? 8. This is restriction from being able to receive the abundance, the things that you want, the work that you want, the things that you need. I'm going to say the work and the money. This is super about a relationship to money. Now we can change that. The Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is nurturing, caring. She is very grounded in material things, earthly matters. She is able to bring them in with very well thing. And even though, like I said before, energy is fluid. So even though this is a female, it's just the feminine energy, the nurturing energy. We are nurturing that right now. We're nurturing, wanting this stability, this nurturing, this mother-like energy in general. It doesn't mean that this is a man or a woman. This is the energy, what is being called in. More messages for the collective, please and thank you. The Tower. The Tower is all about things that need to come down, things that need to come to an ending, that need to collapse in a certain sort of way in order for the new to come in, right? 9 of Wands. 9 is about time for a completion of a cycle. What is this saying? It's saying that I've done the work. I've put in the work, okay? Wands are representatory of our thoughts, our imagination, you know, like you already know what you want. You already know what you want to call in. Be focused on that. Give that all of your energy right now. What do you want? I want a raise. I want this extra money. I deserve this. Like, speak your truth because it's time. It's coming to completion. Any more messages, please, and thank you. Any more messages? 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Our dreams coming true. Look at this treasure chest at the bottom. All of our wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. Bottom of the deck energy. The world. We are in control. We are dictating our world. We are the masters. We are the creators. If you notice all this geometrical shapes, and she's sitting here on top of the seed of life. We are the ones painting our reality. So it's important. What do we want our reality to be? Wow. 10 of Cups. Happy family, full fulfillment. Cups are all about soul, emotional state of happiness. And Scorpio is very representatory about our souls, our emotion, our happiness state, right? Our state of intimacy, of joy, what brings these things. And it doesn't just have to mean on a sexual nature. It's who are the people that we are communing with? Who are the people that we can have conversations with? Are they of a level that is leveling us up? The 6 of Cups. This is all about reminiscent on things from the past, but also possibly people coming back from the past. So maybe partnerships resurfacing, right? As it says 22, I'm sorry, yeah. Partnership duality. So some of you, remember, this is a general read, so take what resonates, leave what does not. So some of you guys may have partnerships or people coming back from the past with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here. The King of Wands. We're bringing in this passionate, this strength. This could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but this is a king. So a king is somebody that is in control. The King of Wands is someone that is very powerful, passionate about what they feel, right? Of what they want, what they're creating. It's done with passion and with careful thought. Any more messages for the collective, please, and thank you. Any more messages? And maybe this is also a message to you. Let it be done with careful, passionate thought, what you are bringing in, because what we are thinking and what we are putting out right now is what is coming back. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we have the devil. The devil is, doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but the devil is about vices, holds. This could be we're letting go of things. This could be addiction. This could be drinking. This could be sex. This could be gambling. This could be work. This could be whatever it is that we are feeling we need, or something that's pulling us, right? We're separating from this. This is also Capricornic energy. Temperance, what are we doing? We are finding the balance. We're finding the balance between all of this. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius, okay? We are tempering ourselves. We're tempering what we want, okay? I'm not saying don't ever do anything that other people consider bad. You're creating what is good and bad. I'm saying make sure you're finding the balance. Make sure you're tempering that. And what you're doing is really bringing you this passion, this fulfillment, this happiness, right? And who's making the judgment? You are making the judgment. See the spirit rising from within her? You are making the judgment. What is your judgment call? What is your judgment call? It's up to you, not anybody else. You make your right judgment of what is best for you. Nobody else can tell anybody else what is best or worst for them. But make good judgment, because this is what you want to be bringing in. 10 of Pentacles. So this is complete wealth, happiness. This is family, generational coming down. We're going to have money and house and property and all of this stuff. See, this is complete fulfillment on tangible, earthly level. So the judgment calls that you are making now are going to affect your monetary income, your family, how everything is going to play out for you. So make sure the choices that you're making, you are finding the medium ground, the temperament, and you are making the right judgment call for yourself. And that's what you're calling in, right? Don't let your mind get away from you too much. Five of Swords. Swords are all about thoughts or actions, right? Do not take action based on thought. Take action based on heart, on soul. Scorpio is all about soul, intuition, right? Heart. Do not let your thoughts run away from you. Do not take action on this. 5 is representatory of change. This must change. Or taking action on thoughts that are running away from us, like people putting into our mind like agendas or propagandas, right? Like, keep that out of your head. Keep in your head what you want, what your ultimate goal is, not all the things that are blocking you. Keep in your mind the star, Aquarius energy. Keep in mind what your wishes, your dreams, your hopes are. This is hope. This is wish fulfillment. This is dreams coming true, manifesting into reality. So this is really what you guys need to be doing. Let me pull, it's telling me to pull one from the Light Keepers to close you guys out. And we have Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So really tap in, really do a check-in with your spirit guides. What is this energy that I'm feeling? Am I reacting or am I responding? Is this for me? Is this from somebody else? What is it? Green Tara wants to come out. Supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So we're going back to this original one. Trust your path, trust your journey, trust your intuition, because this is really your guidance system. And we're moving away from that. We're moving from 3D into 5D. That is what the awakening is about, is really moving beyond it. You have one more for me? Thank you. We have Mary Magdalene. The teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Do not let anything stop you. So whether this is yourself learning a lesson, whether this is you helping teach other people what you know to expand, you're going to know. Follow your inner call. Do not let anything stop you, right? The lilies are representatory of the death, and the roses of the rebirth. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Show you the light warriors one more time here to go out on. So as promised, guys, I can't really see who's here because I don't know what my deal is, but I'm going to say, hey, in the chat, if somebody has a question, if somebody's here, I cannot see how many people are here. If anybody is here, if anybody has a question they would like me to pull a card on, I'd be willing to do this for maybe a couple minutes. Anybody out there have a question they want answered? See or no? I'm not sure. Like I said, this is like my first time doing live, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. I'm not sure what's going on. Last time I was doing this, it was saying there's 1 or 2 people. After I got off, it said there was 16. It also said I recorded for 18 minutes and it only lets 2 play, so I'm not sure But if nobody else has any questions or anything to say via chat, then I will leave you at 30:03, which is beautiful. Manifest destiny. Manifest, bring in, tell your vision to yourself, speak it outwards, write it down, what it is that you want, and only focus on that which is bringing you joy, what you want, what is bringing this happiness, right? Or what is going to create happiness for you. This is the real true way to do. And with all these intense and interconnected emotional, passionate state of Scorpio and this retrograde of transformation in Pluto, and all of these other planets in fixed signs, it means what we decide now is what is going to be for an extended amount of time. So choose carefully, be wise. As always, infinite love and gratitude for all of you tuning in. There is a new path that awaits you, guys. 2 of Wands that wanted to come out. There's a new path that awaits us, and we are painting the picture to the new path. We are paving our new path to where we want to go. As always, I appreciate your likes, comments, subscribes, and shares. Any type of feedback, even if you put a little heart or a little whatever on here, it lets Facebook or it lets YouTube know in an algorithm that you enjoy this, and it lets more people catch my videos. As always, you can check out another one of my videos. All the information will be how, if you want to schedule a personal private reading or anything like that. I'm not sure how to do it on the live feed just yet. When I figure it out, I will tune in. But as always, infinite love from Zoe and Divinity Within Thee. Remember, the divinity you possess within yourself, and to each his own has the ability to expand that outwardly. Thank you. Blessings.